Well, hello everyone. My name is Roger Scott. I'm the head trader for WealthPress. Today is Wednesday, October the 14th. It's the end of the second week of October. We've got a lot to talk about. We've got global data. We've got bank earnings. We've got top stocks. We've got momentum. A lot to talk about. So what do I say? Let's get into it right now. All right, so starting off, global stock markets were subdued Wednesday as the number of COVID-19 cases grew in several major economies, leading to new restrictions in businesses. My hope is that this will not start happening on a mass scale in the United States. Rising COVID counts, raising the urgency to develop the vaccine and treatments a day after we've heard from two companies that there are problems. And as I said, this vaccine, don't expect a miracle pill. This is not a binary, we have COVID, we don't have COVID. It's going to be a process. Some of these pills are not going to be strong. Some of these pills will not work as well. Some of them will give side effects. It's going to be a long, laborious process. On Tuesday, independent monitors paused. This is what I'm talking about. Enrollment in a study testing COVID-19, remdesivir. I should know the name by now, right? Plus an experimental antibody therapy developed by Lilly. This is new. The company said the study was paused out of an abundance of caution. Last time they stopped it, somebody got spinal cord injury, okay? So I'm just giving you guys, that was AstraZeneca, I think. The news followed disclosure late Monday by Johnson & Johnson, which said it had temporarily paused a late-stage study of a potential vaccine due to unexplained illness in a participant. Folks, this is not bad. We've already pushed the release of the vaccine date from sometimes in November, December to first quarter of 2021. And if this type of buffoonery, excuse my French, continues, we may have to push it forward, which will cause us to have a winter that does not have a vaccine. And that's bad in light of the fact that there's a raising urgency to develop the vaccine because number of COVID-19 cases grew in several major economies. You see where I'm going with this? This is bad. Earnings have largely been relatively upbeat so far in the U.S., with United Healthcare in the U.S. topping forecasts Wednesday. United Airlines is due to publish its figures later in the day, and Bank of America falls 15.6%, but Wells Fargo turns a loss into a profit. So far, the numbers are mixed. We always start out with the large bank stocks. I wouldn't put too much value into these numbers as of right now. Let's see how the numbers shake out, at least for at least a week or two, and then we'll give you a full summary of where we're at. I'll give you a breakdown of how many stocks released, what stocks, what sectors. I'll break it completely down for you. So let's continue with our global analysis. U.S. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said Tuesday he's scheduling a vote on a scaled-back GOP COVID-19 relief bill for October 19th. Trump really needs that right now. Democrats filibustered the GOP drafted aid bill last month, and recent talks on a larger deal with White House Nancy Pelosi, oh boy, that Nancy Pelosi, fell apart this past weekend. Are you guys surprised? I don't know how she wakes up in the morning and puts on that face, don't get me started. In a letter to colleagues Tuesday, oh boy, here we go again, Pelosi called the White House latest proposal insufficient and said significant changes are needed. You know what she did before this? She told the airline companies, hold on, aid is coming, aid is coming. Did anything come? No. This Pelosi, she's out of control. I mean, really, she's. Don't get me started with Pelosi. Again, energy markets, we're still right about $1 below the level that frackers in the U.S. pay to start working on crude oil. So this tells us that crude oil prices or crude oil is still subdued, and there's a glut of crude oil available out there. So don't expect any miracles and any magic formula with crude oil, especially in light of everything we're seeing with the economy and with the aid or lack of aid coming from the U.S. And again, don't get hung and heavy on the earnings because they're going to be mixed. They're going to be all over the place. COVID-19 and elections is what's driving this market. Now, again, I want to show you this. This is important. I'm cooling off of the NASDAQ 100 stocks, the large cap tech stocks. Let me show you the stocks I'm talking about. Why? Well, we went to 100 or 99% of stocks out of 100 trading above the 50-day moving average. We cooled off to the 50th percentile, and that number is hot and heavy at 89.32 again. That's telling us that tech is overbought by a big, big shot. Now, The overall market is not, but technology, look at this, 89%, 89%. Look at the 200-day average. I'm going to show you this. This is a long-term time period. Look at this. How many times have you seen the numbers go above here and continue? That's telling us that the NASDAQ is grossly overbought. Now, if you look at the NASDAQ 100, let me show you the cumulative strength index. You will see the Tesla, Zoom, Moderna, DocuSign, Mercado Libre, Nvidia, SGen, all these tech stocks are leading. I would be very, very cautious. Sorry, there's some noise in the background outside. I hope it's not interrupting us too much. But PayPal, JD, Qualcomm, CETA, all these stocks are overbought right now. I mean, look at this. Look at this. The upside is limited. So we may stay around these levels. We may go up a little higher, but I'm telling you that rubber band is stretched out. I would be moving to different sectors. I would be moving away from technology. I would be looking at basic materials. And even if you are looking at technology, stay away from those really like these Teslas, the Zooms, the Moderna, DocuSigns. For the next couple of weeks, just for momentum levels to cool off. They are overbought right now. Now, there's always going to be opportunities in techs. There's always going to be upside in techs. But I believe over the next couple of weeks, we may see more basic material, more S&P 500 stocks, like these kind of stocks. Let me show you rising. L Brands, Gap, FedEx, Whirlpool, Quanta Services, Hainesbrand, D.H. Horton, Carrier, United Rental, Mosaic Company, Advanced Micro, that may still rise. Two stocks, NVIDIA and AMD, those are really strong momentum stocks, and those may continue. But again, keep your eye on this. This is the 200-day moving average. Look at this. How often? This is 15 years of data. Notice every time it goes. Look at this. Let me even go a little higher here. That's 80. How many times has it gone above this level? Right here. And what happens? It cools off every time. And we're there right now. Stocks just don't stick above the 200-day moving average in that many. Same thing with number of stocks above the 50-day moving average. Look at this. I mean, look at the level we're at right now. We've been there once. We've been there twice. Whoops, excuse me. Where was I? Yeah, here we go. We've been there once, and we've been there twice, and we cooled off both times. So don't expect a runaway rally from the largest 100 NASDAQ stocks right now. It's not coming. With that in mind, I want to give you guys a couple of stocks that are doing well, and they're not in the top NASDAQ 100. This is New Fortress Energy. It's a 4x4 setup. The stock made a 50-day high, or in this case, I think it made an all-time high. Yeah, in this case, the stock made an all-time high, cooled off for 3 days, and then rallied back up and is right at the all-time highs. This is a 4x4 setup. It's a shallow pullback setup. All-time highs, 3 cool-off days, making highs again. Now, this company uses natural gas to make energy. It's an integrated gas to power company. So again, look at the performance. 1-year return, 187%. 187%. If you look at earning analysts on the estimates, look at the estimates over the last 4 quarters. Surprises they haven't done so well, but look at the estimates. That's like someone dangling the carrot in front of the stock. Those are 4 quarters of positive earning estimates, and the stock is doing really, really great. And it's already above its high price target according to bar chart, which I wouldn't really go by this high target, but it's already at near $50 a share. So again, New Fortress Energy, NFE is the ticker symbol. Let me go back to the chart. I would buy right at the $51 level and put a liquidation sell stop at 45. Buy at 51, liquidate at 45. Next stock, and I've talked about this stock, LVGO, Livongo healthcare stock, same thing. Made a multi-day high right here, cooled off for 3 days, and rallied to all-time highs. And I think it's all-time highs again. In this case, I would put a buy stop at 153, and I would liquidate it if it drops to 137. So 153 buy, 137 sell. And again, that's not a NASDAQ 100 company. If it is, look at this, 1-year return 739%. But the bottom line is it's not a top NASDAQ 100 stock. It's a Russell 1000 stock. And this company here is a top NASDAQ stock. It's a natural gas stock, but it's not a NASDAQ 100 stock. All right, it's a top 100 stock, and it's in the NASDAQ index, but it's not a NASDAQ 100 stock. So LVGO, I've recommended this company before about 4 months ago, 4 months ago, when it was like around 87. It has doubled since that time, and I think this stock will double again. Why? Let me show you what they do. Digital health company, technology for people with chronic conditions, weight management, pre-diabetes, huge right now. 1 year return, 739%. Look at the earning surprises and earning estimates. Look at this. This is crazy. This company is on a roll. LVGO and NFE. Now, folks, I've got something big for you. Folks, I just sent Wealth Press's Jeff Yasteen a text demanding he meet with me ASAP. What I have to tell him won't make some of my ties in the White House happy. It won't. And I've got some ties in the White House. But a Wall Street legend and myself have over 400,000 readers to think about. And with $15 trillion at stake, this can make many of our subscribers extremely wealthy. So I'm going to meet with Jeff. Again, what I've got to say will not make people in the White House, who I know, happy. All right? But I've got a lot bigger fish to fry. We've got 400,000 readers, $15 trillion at stake. And again, my subscribers come first, and this can make my subscribers very, very wealthy. Click the link below to get the inside scoop on this top secret meeting that I'm going to have with Jeff Yasteen. I hope he's ready for it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Don't miss out. Get all the clues. Follow the link below.